Alright, good morning guys. It's 6:30 a.m. I woke up at 6 and showered, came downstairs and made my first meal of the day. Later on we're going to be training legs, so I'm going to make sure I get lots of workout footage for you guys. We have a hybrid stress leg session, so it's a mix of some mechanical stressors and some metabolic stressors. Also going to be doing some pretty high volume training in this workout. I'll go over the full workout after and during the workout, but first meal of the day. Two whole eggs and 1 cup of egg whites cooked in 5 grams of coconut oil with 70 grams of avocado. Also having my special drink that helps with carbohydrate metabolism, digestion, immune health, kidney function, and liver function. It's 1 cup of water, 1 whole lemon, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. This actually tastes really good. Of course, we're gonna have a coffee with that. Right after I eat, I'm going to meditate, journal, go through my full morning ritual, and then I'm going to finish reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I have about 20 pages left. Great book to change your mindset and to actually think about the burning desire to succeed. So you guys should check that book out if you haven't. Very, very old book though, but good book.
Alright guys, it's 1:20 p.m. and I forgot to record when I ate a protein bar earlier around like 10 a.m. At 10:30 I came to work to train some clients. So I was training clients from 10:30 till 1. Now it's 1:20, just got my car, gonna go home, eat a nice meal, drink a lot of fluid. Then I'm actually going to be going to check in with investors group to talk about investing into some stocks and, putting some money aside for later on. You want your money to work for you, right? So you don't want to have your money just sit in a bank account and develop interest very slowly. You want to have a piece of the market so that way your money is working for you. I'm huge on managing my time and money. So this is going to be a great meeting. Going to discuss a lot of things with a financial advisor, and we're a little stoked for that. And then after that meeting, we'll be going to train legs. And again, I need to really make sure I get workout footage because I feel like it's been a long time since I included a YouTube video with full workout footage with a voiceover. So I'm missing that. I'm going to get that for you guys. I'll see you guys at the next meal.
All right, here's our pre-workout meal. We've got maple brown sugar oatmeal. Trying these out. I've tried them before a long time ago. Pretty good though, look at this. 6 grams of protein per packet and 6 grams of fiber. It's decently low on the sugar, right? So 2 packets, we've got 52 grams of carbs right there. I'm gonna smash this and then get my pre-workout and intra-workout shakes ready. All right, here's our cherry pineapple pre-workout. It's called Trigger 2.0 by Ballistic. Very good pre-workout. It's actually totally clinically dosed. Check this out. All right, we got 6,000 milligrams of citrulline. We got 2,500 milligrams of beta alanine. Those are both more than majority of pre-workouts. We have 1,000 milligrams of L-tyrosine for that mental focus. There's 200 milligrams of caffeine in here, which is perfect for me. It's a well adequately dosed pre-workout. Also tastes good, so that's just a bonus, but I don't even care how it tastes. All about what's in here: pump products, mental focus, and good gym performance from this. For intro workout, we have root beer flavored branched chain amino acids. There's a soda pop series here, BCAAs, so good. They taste unreal. So just gonna have these because I ran out of my highly branched cyclodextrin. I'm waiting on an order of highly branched cyclodextrin and hydrolyzed whey protein. So for now, no carbs, intro workout, just sipping on the BCAAs. That's why I had oats right before. That's why I had my oatmeal. Had that, now I'm going straight to the gym. It's gonna be perfect fuel for this leg session, and we'll get to the workout. All right, starting off today's leg session. We went on the treadmill for 8 minutes at 3.5 mile per hour speed just to get my heart rate up, blood flowing, and get my mind right. Then we proceeded to do this mobility routine. Most of the movements from this routine are actually posted in my full mobility routine on my YouTube channel. It's just a 10-minute routine to get your body and mind right, get every muscle activated that you need depending on the workout. Fantastic and pretty much almost necessary for leg days. I always, no matter what, every single workout on my leg days, I do this mobility routine. Sets me up exactly how I need, gets my body properly aligned, gets the right muscles activated and everything engaged before I move some heavy squats or deadlifts. It's absolutely vital in my opinion. On upper body days, of course, I take out a lot of these exercises, or if I'm pressed for time, then I sometimes won't even do any of this mobility routine stuff. I might just walk on the treadmill for 5 or 6 minutes if I'm short for time, get my heart rate up, then go straight into my first exercise. That's if I don't have any time. Most of the cases I do some rotator cuff work, some shoulder mobility, some upper back stretching, and things like that nature. But a lot of these exercises are vital for squats. And you'll see cat-cow stretch activating the obliques, abdominals, lower back, upper back, activating and engaging all those muscles. These reaches for my rear delt, it's mainly to stretch out and fully lengthen the lat, rhomboid, and trap. That's what's going to help my body become in a proper state to squat. So it's going to be very difficult to get my arms up and around my back towards the bar if I'm not loosening up my rhomboids, traps, rear delts, having my rotator cuffs active so that way they're actively pressing against the bar. There's a lot of things that go into a squat. A squat is a full body movement. You need to be fully mobile to squat adequately, explosively, powerfully, and move as much load as you can throughout every repetition. These hip circles I find absolutely necessary. Very good for hip flexors, tight hip flexors, adductors, and abductors. Even get some good glute activation in there as well. Overall, phenomenal movement to ensure your squats feel great. If you're one of those people that when you go to squat, you need a lot of sets to warm up before you can squat properly because you kind of feel like you're rusty or like the movement's not flowing nice, you might feel aches and pains, then definitely give this mobility routine a try before you move on to your squats on your leg days. Speaking of squats, we started off with a back squat doing potentiating pyramid set style for 8 repetitions, starting with just the 45-pound bar. I did 8 reps with it, slow, controlled, exploding up through the heels, squeezing the glutes, hamstrings, and quads at the top. Then I went and did 95 pounds, then I did 135, then I did 165, then I did 185, and then here you're seeing I did 205 for 8 reps. Slow control, negative, see, not completely losing the tension as you go down, maintaining that tension as you go down, exploding up through the heels, chest up, driving the hips forward. Then I went on to 225 for 8 because the goal with potentiating pyramid sets is to pyramid up to a weight until you fail. So I got to 225 here, and all the reps are going good, everything's going smooth, feeling very strong. And on this set, honestly, I started to feel some knee pain in my left knee. And this was the exact problem I ran into exactly a year ago, actually. As my weights were going up, as I was getting stronger, when I was in my off season, I was getting stronger pretty quickly and training legs twice a week. And my knee started to bother me on squats. And I kept pushing through it. And it got to the point where I couldn't actually train legs for about 6 weeks. I had to take them completely off to let my knee heal from an overuse injury. So this time I was smart. I got 225. It was a decent grind at the end. I felt the pain, so I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go. I wanted to go up to 245, but I was like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do today. Instead of doing my AMRAP, because my AMRAP is gonna put even more wear and tear on my knee, I decided to put 135 on the bar and do 3 sets of 10 of pause squats. It's a 4-second negative down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the bottom for 2, and then press up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, up. Right? Then going right back into the next rep. These were amazing for my quads. So good. I highly recommend. There's so many ways you can challenge your muscles. If you run into a joint issue, then just slow it down, change up the tempo, perform the exercise with a tempo you're not used to doing. It's going to feel much harder. I tightened up right away after this. So I had the craziest pump from that 3 sets of 10 squats with just 135 because I made it very difficult, and I was consciously thinking about fully contracting my quads, glutes, and hamstrings throughout the entire range of motion in every rep.
And then what you're seeing is some more metabolic stressors. Like I said, we're mixing mechanical stressors with potentiating pyramid sets with metabolic stressors. This is an FST7 leg extension. So I'm doing 7 sets of 8 to 12 reps with 30 seconds rest in between. So you saw I just did a set of 12, rested for 30 seconds, right back into the next set of 12, and these burn. There's so much metabolite accumulation. Lactic acid builds up all the way until you're just about to fatigue. Then you rest. You give yourself 30 seconds for the lactic acid to buffer out slightly, and you go right into the next set. So then they recorded 2 sets of those 7 sets, and then moving on, we did dumbbell lunges, drop sets. All right, I grabbed the 22.5 dumbbells in each arm, and you can see I'm lunging outward with my leg. See, it comes slightly outward, outward. This is to ensure I'm gauging even more adductors, not abductors. Adductors are what are responsible for bringing your knees to the midline, so closing your legs essentially. That's what I'm trying to focus on there. Your adductors are actually going to tie into the inside of your knee up from your hip. So I'm focusing more on that when I'm stepping outwards. Always driving through the heel to ensure maximal tension is actually on the muscle and minimal tension on the knee joint. Chest up, shoulders back. You can see I'm coming all the way down, getting the full range of motion, exploding through that front heel each rep. So I did 10 reps with the 22s on each leg, so it's 20 steps total. Then I drop the 22s and I do 20 steps total of just body weight, and this is killer. After doing those, like, trust me, after doing all the metabolite accumulation, the squats, the FST7 leg extensions, my legs were already on fire and swollen. So when I'm doing this, it just adds even more volume and tension. And the main reason why I chose to do dumbbell lunges after the leg extensions was because the FST7 leg extensions are great for activating and fully engaging my quads. Whenever you activate and fully engage a muscle and then you go back to a compound exercise, that muscle is going to take over and it's going to fire much more efficiently and effectively over other muscles. So in the dumbbell lunge, I find personally that I don't feel the contractions in my quads that much. So what did I do? I did my squats first. Then I did my leg extensions that fully engaged my quads. Then when I went to go to the dumbbell lunges, I was feeling it way more. That's just one little tip and trick that I like to do to make sure I'm fully contracting my quads and actually feeling the muscle work. If you're not feeling the muscle work, don't do the exercise or find a new way to do the exercise. You want to actually make sure you're feeling the muscle throughout the entire range of motion. Now, moving on, we did a hamstring superset because that was quite a bit of quads we worked on. So I did 3 sets of stiff leg dumbbell deadlifts, followed by the seated hamstring curl right there that you saw right there for 15 to 20 reps. 3 sets of that. Then I finished it off with German volume training calf press. I'm doing a 2-second hold at the top and a 2-second stretch at the bottom. So you can see, so German volume training is just 10 sets of 10 reps. This really helps my calves grow. They've actually been progressing a lot lately. I've been upped my game on calf training, and that concludes the workout, guys. So let's get on with the rest of the vlog. Just got back from the gym and I actually ended up getting my haircut at the gym. I had an appointment for tomorrow to get my haircut, but there was actually a stand and there was a business there where they were just cutting hair right inside the gym. So I went for it and it looks pretty good. So it went pretty well. We got 270 grams of extra lean ground beef and then 130 grams of extra lean ground beef with 1 slice of cheese on there, and then 90 grams of these wedges and 200 grams of sweet potato. This is my post-workout meal. I'm actually pretty behind on food for the day, so we're gonna have one more meal after this and that'll conclude the macros. I'll end up sleeping at 9 p.m. It's 6:30 right now. I have lots of practicing to do for tomorrow morning because I have to be up at 4 a.m. So we're gonna show you the last meal after this, and that's gonna be a wrap. I think I'm gonna go 10 actually. I'm gonna go 10 right now, and I'll show you the last meal later. All right, guys, it's the next morning. I actually forgot to record my last meal last night, so I didn't even end up going tanning. I didn't tan after that last clip. I actually went downstairs. I was doing some work and practicing, and then I came and I had egg whites and rice. It was just under half a cup of egg whites and 400 grams of rice. That was my final meal last night, just before bed around like 8 p.m.
Then I went to bed to read and fell asleep around 9 p.m. Got up real early, got up at 4 a.m. this morning, trained some clients. Now it's 11 a.m. I'm just chilling. Today's actually a rest day for me. I'm not filming everything I'm eating, so that's actually going to conclude this vlog. I'm going to be recording more vlogs and more informative bodybuilding content to get back to posting at least 5 days a week. I'm going to commit to 5 videos per week. I was kind of going on 1 video a day for a while, but then things started to pick up in my life and there's other responsibilities. So now I've been doing like 3 or 4 videos a week. I want to bump it back up to 5 videos a week. I want to get more constant for you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And feel free to subscribe for more vlogs, more full days of eating, more training footage, and more informative bodybuilding content. If there's anything you guys want to see me talk about, discuss, or just different video styles, please comment below and I will make sure it happens. I'll make it happen, guys. See you in that next video.